This video is going to walk you through the simple approach of capturing a visible light image like a Kumasi gel. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Acquisition and Lighting. And this allows us to select a template from the templates. If I pull down this template, you can see we have two templates created for visible gels. One of them is Visible Gels Small, and one of them is Visible Gels Large. So in this case, I've got a small gel. I'm going to click on Small. You'll notice that it automatically sets the focus aperture, chooses the right filter, and turns on the white light transillumination. These are all settings that are built into this template. You can see that the tray height is at the top. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to lower the tray height to the middle so that I can access the door to the darkroom, which I'll open now, and add my visible Kumasi gel to the white light transilluminator. Once it's in the center, I'm going to close the door, and I'm going to slide the tray height back up to the top again. This allows us to zoom in and get the closest possible view of that gel. If I click on the preview button next, you'll see that the gel image is here and I can preview my image. If I click on the camera button at the top here, now I can adjust the exposure time. So the default exposure time can be changed manually with this button at 1/100th of a second exposure time, or at this button at 1/10th of a second exposure time. You'll notice that if I extend it too far, we see saturation in the image as represented as red. So I'm going to reduce this by clicking on the back icon here until I don't see any red. You can also preview that by clicking on the plus sign here at the saturation preview, or you can click auto expose, which will automatically set the right exposure time. If I click capture now, the image will take about 2 seconds or 3 seconds to capture, and it will show on the screen. You can see also that if I just simply click on auto exposure, the system will automatically detect the proper exposure required for non-saturated images, and it will capture that picture in one step. So you can see this is the auto exposure image, and this is the manual exposure image. They're very close in exposure time. So that's the best way to capture a visible gel image using the templates with the BioSpectrum darkroom.